Yeah, I'm back again. I have some issues that I really need to analyze for you, the farmers. First and foremost, farmers, we do welcome you in this goat farming project. And I think the reason why you are going into this is because you need the money. But before you establish the farm, have your vision. What is your vision over those animals? Why do you keep them? You get it? So, because most of you farmers, you go in for something because you're seeing somebody is doing it. This is a business, and you have to have the target that in this period, I need to have this, and I can be able to do this. For example, when you're doing hybrids, we are looking at the growth rate, and we are also looking at the maturity weight of an animal and the breed itself. Because now, like these animals you see, these are hybrids. Others are even 93, others are even 96. An animal that would cost over $1 million or 1.5 or 700. But because a farmer understood the goat project, he's really loving it, he has seen hamiisi doing it, that is perfect. It's good that you liked it. But do it with an aim. You're not doing the project to delay you. The reason why we go for hybrids is to take shorter time and then we get the output. So like this farmer, he has killed all his genetics. These are animals that would be able to convert at least local into a reasonable growth rate of an animal. But look at, he really castrated all of them. I don't know whether it was an ignorance of the vet or the people that are working on it, or the farmer did not even show them the reason why he's doing it. Because when you're doing breeding, you use expensive animals, so that you get this kind of animals and you sell them for breeding. Then those that have not come up well, of course, if the whole are hybrids, they cannot all be nice. Some will be bad, so those are the ones that we can castrate. But look at this farmer. If you look at this animal, they can only give him like maybe 400,000 because it's around 40 kgs live weight. So that means the carcass can do around 40 kgs. So this animal is going to sell it over 400,000 because it is for meat and it was worth for breeding. These are some of the things that you have to master when you're starting the project. I request that you know your destination, what you want to do, and when. Have that projection in your head. But instead, you can invest your money, you lose your money. So these are one of the reasons why I have come up today, or that's the reason why I come up always, to let you know what you are supposed to do. So actually, I want your cameraman bring and show this farmer. This farmer, of course, I do appreciate. She has the money, and he did a very good house, well aerated houses. But look at what happens. I told you the reason why we want the houses which are on ground, or the houses which have soil underneath or marram. It's because that marram sucks the urine. But if you collect the urine like this, they made it raised, it was nice, and he made a very good ventilation or aeration down, and the spaces are really correct. But the dung goes down. But because there is cement, which does not even. So these are the errors that a farmer does. He raised the house, which is perfect. He puts very good spaces up here so that the urine and the dung can go down, which is perfect. But now down, he cemented and never made it slanting. So the urine staggers. So when the urine staggers, it causes, the urine and dung have that ammonia gas. If that ammonia goes in the animal, that's the reason why we will see animals coughing all the time, because of those fumes which causes pneumonia, sorry. So that problem can be in your animals and they will never put on weight because they are getting stressed all the time. And you shouldn't confine these animals. So he did it all. He did it well. But underneath, he did it bad. The house is good and very expensive. So I don't see any reason why you have to spend your money, do a very expensive house, but you do it in a wrong way. Or you do other things that is affecting you as a person. Two, a farmer should have a focus. exactly and know. We have the cows around, we have the goats around, but don't put them together. You get it? Don't put the sheep in goats. Of course, both are caprines, but one is a heavy feeder or is a heavy animal. Is a strong animal that sometimes is not affected by some diseases, but it can carry those diseases, manage them, but the goats cannot manage them. So please separate the goats from the sheep. Let these cows be a distance from the goats, because they can combine a lot of poor hygiene together. You're cleaning here, but the cows are dirty. You see, there is water, there is what, and you have confined it together with goats. So don't expect success in those kind of cases. Then some other thing I needed also to talk about was sheep being with goats. It's not good. Putting goats close to the cows, it's also not very good. So in actual senses, those are some of the issues that we really need to roll out that is affecting us. Some other thing is, I told you how we can manage males, because of course when you're building houses, you have to know that I'm going to produce the females and I'm going to produce the males. So now, if you have produced the males, where are you keeping them? Are you going to keep them with the sisters? Are you going to keep them with the mothers? Of course, no. Just know we need 3 houses. Sorry. 1, you need a kid's house. 2, you need a female winner's house. That is when you separate them from the mothers. Those are nannies. And then we have to have the male section where you're keeping the males to avoid inbreeding. Don't keep the father with the nannies that are ready to be bred. Thank you very much. Let me wish you the best. Position of the dung. You see, this house has double dungs, this side and the other side. So that means there is no any reason why they clean, because animals are sleeping in the same condition. Because you're sweeping but putting it aside and aside, and you're leaving the house in the middle. That means the fumes are really coming in together. So this is equivalent to somebody who have not even swept. Do you see the cases? These are some of the simple things that is really limiting our progresses, that we farmers, we really need to understand. Thank you very much.